Your crush reveals they have fallen on hard times and offers to have sex with you for $300. Do you accept, and why or why not? Absolutely. I'll take my wife's money any day of the week. Upvoting this wholesome comment right here. Fallen on hard times and offers to have sex with you for $300. Take my wife's money. Not sure this is as wholesome as you think it is. Probably not. It would just duck up your feelings even more. Yeah, but if she's just going to go on to the next guy with the same offer, your feelings are going to be messed up about them either way. Might as well take the chance while you can. Thanks for not sleeping with me, but let me tell you about Aaron, Adam, Bob, Charlie, David, Francis, George, Hulbert, Jeff, Keenan, Liam, Moses, Nick, Owen, Phil, Quentin, Randy, Stuart, Thea, Ali, Vladimir, Will, Zan, Yusef and Zachary. In before anyone misunderstands, ain't nothing wrong with a girl having some fun. But we all know $300 isn't going to dig you out from a hole. No, I'm not paying $9,000 an hour for sex. Sex only lasts 5 minutes. Can't look at it from an hourly standpoint. Let's not count the shower, foreplay and the sig time in. Okay. No, but I'll give him money. No, because he's going through hard time and I don't want to take advantage. I'll play soothing music for him to get him in the mood to earn his $300. Am I right? D. In my la la land. But in reality, I won't even touch him. But wait, earn his $300? I thought the question meant that I was to give him $300 because he was financially strapped. Oh. Can't imagine Chris Evans falling on hard times. But if he needs the help. Plot twist is that we are talking about this Chris Evans link. co.uk/wp content/upload/2018/05/10,186,531 JPG QUALITY equals 90 and STRIP equals ALL. Now I would just feel bad. I would probably offer them a loan. Depending how we know each other. I'd just give the money. Debt between friends is only ever puts a strain on the relationship. Plus, the last thing someone down on their luck needs in another source of stress. $300 is a lot of money though. How is sex fun if both people aren't excited to be there? That's what the $300 is for. I don't know about you, but money has never made me horny. I would probably loan them the $300 and tell them to pay me back when they can. I wouldn't want to take advantage of them, though I would be hella tempted. You're a decent human being. Congrats. He didn't mention the interest rate and fees that come with that loan. If they've fallen on hard times, how are they gonna come up with $300? You pay them. No, they read it right. r/shutu pantakamimoni. 300 big boys. I guess it'll be one $300 hooker and not $301 hookers. Honestly, I would just give her the $300 and ask for nothing back. In this case, my crush is one of my really good friends, so I would rather help her out without her having to sell her body to me. No, if my crush is that desperate, I'd either gift or loan them the $300 and try to help them out. I'm not taking advantage of them at their most desperate. I'd tell them they aren't required to offer sex to me in order to ask for help. If they genuinely want to have sex anyway, that's fine and I'm down. But I also have no problem helping out someone in need if I'm able, simply because it's the right thing to do. Yeah, I'd settle for a blowjob too. Sure. Cause I have $300 and why not? Seriously, I'd be asking what $300 gets me. My wife lets me have sex with her for free. This guy's wife also lets me have sex with her for free. She said she was charging you. I'd be way more likely to accept from someone I thought was attractive, but didn't have a crush on. A crush isn't just sexual attraction. It's a romantic one. And transactional sex would, if anything, just make me feel worse about the whole situation. Hopefully whoever I have a crush on is also my friend. In which case I'd help them out in a non-transactional way. By just buying them food, or letting them crash on my couch, or whatever. No, I ain't a tool for economic problems. You might wanna edit that. You just admitted to being a tool. Yes, without a doubt. I'm completely enamored by her, and think of her naked very often. I'd love to just duck her brains out. Others might think of her as a plain Jane, but to me she's absolutely gorgeous, and has amazing hair, eyes and a smile that just makes me melt. Plus it'd probably be easier for me to just give my wife $300. Normally I have to do household chores to stay in her good graces. I saw what you did there. Well done. I don't want to feel like I took advantage of her during her bad times. I would help her without any favors. No, I'd feel like I'm extorting / taking advantage of someone in a tough situation for my own gain. It is a literal dick move. I don't have that money, but I'd give what I could. If they were spending time with me because I paid them, that would defeat the purpose. I get no crushes, and I'm not paying for sex unless I make the rules and fee name their price. You mean you don't have $300? Probably just into stuff that would cost more than $300. Probably wants to do it where they're both wearing sailor hats. Then they get into a jacuzzi filled with Pepto-Bismol. He clips her toenails, and she shaves his buttocks. No. Number 1, I don't have $300. 2. I'm not going to take advantage of somebody like that. And 3. If they really needed the money and I had it, I'd just give it to them, because if they are a crush I must care about the mallet, so I want to make sure they are doing well, so I'll help them and won't accept a thing in return. What do I get for $150? 1 touch PP and free ice cream from Much and Touchin'. Can I be the crush? I could use that $300. That's pretty cheap. Sure, why not? Suffering, it's not like I asked. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do it because it just feels gross. But everyone is saying they don't want to take advantage of someone. I mean, it's not like it's your idea. She's the one who came up with it. Like I said, it's still gross. Just not taking advantage. Apostrophe. I would instantly lose all attraction for them at that prospect. Agreed. Anyone willing to have sex with me is disgusting. Indeed. What disgust. I actually had a girl I was flirting with try this with me. I didn't accept. It felt really gross, and I lost all respect for that person. It was also a little insulting too, that someone would think I was sleazy or desperate enough to pay for sex. What was the situation? Why were they prostituting themselves? She was like 18 to 19. But hung out with a lot of 20-somethings that partied and did drugs. I kinda had a foot in that circle, as I would recreationally smoke weed, or pop molly / shroom / acid etc. I was like 4 to 5 years older, had a stable job, and frequently hooked up with other girls in those circles. So she knew I had money, and was down to hook up. This girl was always flirty, and I never hid my interest, though she went way harder than I did. Like getting daily bummed out on whatever she could get her hands on. I kinda fell out of that group, and a couple of months later she DM'd me asking for $200, saying she would do anything. She gave me some sob story about why she needed the money, but I'd seen this movie before. I politely declined, and said I didn't loan out money, even to friends. She sent a couple of suggestive pictures to say, "You sure that's about it?" I doubt I was the only one she propositioned. Later though, someone showed me a police blotter with her on it. She was running some door-to-door donation scheme, where she would sign people up for some fake cause and take cash up front. She must not have done time for it though, because now she is doing webcam stuff over Snapchat. Well, I need to pay rent soon. I don't know what's worse, that Chris Evans blew all his Marvel money, or that he's willing to have sex with me. Either way, I'd say no, and ask for an autograph instead. Who could possibly have the stamina to keep up with America's ass carrot trademark? I could also just give them $300 without the sex part. Seems unnecessary. Nah, I'd want her to sleep with me cause she likes me, not because she needs cash. If she asked for a loan, I'd give her a loan. I've given loans to other friends before. Nah, it's the principle that matters. I'm not a hooker. Nope. I won't give her the money, and I won't have sex with her. I'd listen to her, and maybe try to find other ways of helping her get the financial relief she needs. The fact she would come to ask me for sex under any circumstances show how hard she would have fallen. No, she can have the $300 as a no interest open loan, but she is no longer my crush. Hell yeah, that's a bargain. I don't have any crushes, although I think Scarlett Johansson is pretty hot. So yeah, I would. I'd be very curious what sort of situation she would need to be in that would require her offering sex to a stranger for what she earns in under a minute. No, I poor. Not necessarily poor, just not that rich. I will sleep with him to cheer him up if he pays me $3K. Yeah, I could really use $300 right now. Sorry honey, social distancing. Nope, I'd rather have an emotional connection. You guys are getting paid? Nah, I'll just jerk it and spend that money on one of my hobbies. Yeah, and after crush undresses I say I was expecting something else and withdraw. Gotta put for life in the fine print. $300 for sex for life. Best long-term relationship you'll ever buy. I've made it a rule of mine never to loan or trade anything over $50 between myself and people I like. If they need over 50 and I have it, I'm just going to give it to them with no strings attached. Based on this rule, they could either just have $300 or sleep with me 6 times to get it. Let me check my bank account. Well, I'm a teen and don't exactly have $300, but I'd offer to loan them the money and I would get a job as soon as I could during the summer. The funniest part is that my crush thinks I have $300. Bold of you to assume that I have $300. I'd just give them the $300 contingent that they accept and follow financial advice, because I still love them as a fellow person and want them to succeed despite our differences. Then I'd duck in hard. What kind of ducking question is this? No, not even if I had one. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.